What's up, everybody? It's Supersmallchibiwolf, and today I'm going to be talking about Misaka versus Killua, Sword and Magical Index versus Hunter x Hunter. Now, before I get into this step battle, let me just talk about both series first. So, I love a Sword and Magical. Well, I didn't watch Index. I watched a Sword and Scientific Railgun. Now, that one I really loved. That was really cool. Definitely on my top favorites. I loved it. It was amazing. Misaka, my favorite character, she's cool. She got, the Cinderella thing going on, and overall, she's just a wonderful, cool character. And then here we are with Killua. Hunter x Hunter, really cool, you know, uh, really cool villains, characters are wonderful. I enjoyed it. I didn't watch it fully through. I watched many episodes here and there, and some of the really old one from the 90s. So, yeah, I enjoyed both. I'm a fan of both. I think both characters are wonderful. So going into this step battle, I was excited. I was like, yay, characters that I know, finally, it was exciting. I love this matchup. Way better than the other matchups they've been doing these past 2-3 years. There were some matchups that were good, but the rest, in my opinion, just like, side thing. But, let me just say, if you enjoy it, that's you. You do you. I do me. I personally love this one. It's like definitely like a comeback for them, in my opinion. Besides that, yeah, I research wise, let me talk about that. I think they did them good. I think they did good. Now, compared to other dead battles and other characters that I've remember seeing them talk about, trying to analyze and do power levels, this and that. This is way better than other matchups and episodes. I think they did dumb better than other characters that they've tried to research and do background stuff on, which many times that they either forget or don't add stuff. Like many times also, I would say a lot of points of deals kind of don't match or easily debunked by easy research if you really look into it. But that's one thing that kind of made me fall off under that battle stuff. But here we are with Mikasa with Killua, and I must say this is definitely in my probably top 10 favorite death battles. This is definitely one of them. One thing that I really loved and enjoyed is that, when they were really going at it during the fight, Mikasa, they had all kaiju fighting and all of that. I enjoyed that. I think that was perfectly, the episode in general was perfectly animated, I would say. Nice, really cool. Not all of their battles can be 3D. That's just how it is. Now, don't get me wrong, I would have loved this to be a 3D fight, just see the kaiju just, but it was still cool. Okay, it was still good. Um, Next I wanna say, one thing that I hate about that battles, and this is just a small side thing, so I'm not even going to get deep into like 5 minute conversation on this, but why is there many cards? There's like, ooh, there's a card here, there's a card in here, information card here. It's like, the fuck? It's just annoying in my opinion. Like I see other YouTubers and other big channels their size or bigger, subscriber wise and company wise, whatever. And then I'm like, wait a minute, why is it so hard for you to say these little information things while other YouTubers, they just go all out into information and give us detailed descriptions of characters or other things that they are talking about, the topic of the video, this and that. And it's like, really? You can't do that battle? So, small thing, moving on. Now, I personally would have loved to see, I think, Hunter x Hunter versus, what's this? I think this is part of the Index series or certain, what was it? Yeah, I know the Index series. I wonder who they gonna use next. I am all in to, seeing more Hunter x Hunter, more of the certain scientific railgun characters. This is going to be wonderful. A wonderful introduction for both. This is the first battle introducing both series, and I'm excited to see who else they're going to bring next. Now, One thing that I have been hearing about Hunter x Hunter wise, I'm gonna talk about that real quick, is Gon versus um My Hero Academia Uzuku. I believe that was the matchup, but original matchup, and that was going to be the original, introduction of Hunter x Hunter into that battle. But then they found out that My Hero Academia dude, Izuki, I believe, yeah, he was weaker than him. I mean, no, more powerful than Gon, apparently. I don't watch that My Hero, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I heard he was more powerful than him, which, from what I've seen of Hunter x Hunter and knowing that they're all kid wise, I was like, really? This, like, because God, he is impressive. That dude, he could do some stuff. He could do some damage when he's serious. So I was surprised. Now, maybe that's false. Maybe that's true. I'm not sure. I'll leave it at that. But let me just say, I know Gon's strong as hell. You know. Now, talking about Mikasa. Also, I want Gon to be in a death battle. One day I'll make a list, top 20 death battles I want to see, and then really think it through to see what's the best matchup for Gon or other characters. Now, Mikasa aside, it would be nice to see more characters, to come back from this series. It would be really cool. You know what I was thinking? What would be funny is if they put a friend, best friend Kuroko, into a death battle against another obsessed main protagonist person. Because Kuroko, she's powerful, she holds her own, she's a part of she joins her friend, which is a part of this, like, I believe, in school thing where they defend the town and all of that, like a security or something like that. I forget what it's specifically called, but she's a part of that. And yeah, it would be interesting to see, them use her in a future death battle. That would be really nice. What I'd like to talk about is the music that they used during the fight. It was really good, Music wise, I think it's one of the better soundtracks of death battles that they've done and composed for that battle. It made it more exciting, cool. Overall, I would say, this death battle, amazingly animated, great music, amazing fight. One of these fights, because when I love a death battle, I love to rewatch them. I think this is gonna be one that I'll rewatch later on as well. Overall, I love this death battle. I think it was really cool. So let me know in the comments, who were you going for in this step battle? Who you think wins? You agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Let me know in the comments and why. Also, who would you want them to fight? Like, who you think, what matchups also would you want? I think it would be interesting to see more Hunter x Hunter into that battle. Like I said, seeing more a certain scientific railgun or that whole series in general, you know, get into that battle. I'm excited to see what they're gonna come up with next for both series. So yeah, pretty much that's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.